So the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey card is the new credit card on the block that everybody has been talking about these days. And rightfully so based off what I've seen so far. As you know, I'm trying to get rid of some of my annual fee cards, as I've recently retired from the military and I'm now having to pay over $5,000 in annual fees since the banks will no longer waive them. Now, of course, I'm getting more than $5,000 in value out of these cards, but it's starting to get a little bit too messy, and I don't know if I want to keep track of all this anymore. So in today's video, we're going to do a full review of the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey, which has a $95 annual fee, by the way. But also, I need to decide if it's worth adding to the arsenal or even replacing some of my higher annual fee credit cards. Now, I travel internationally a lot, so I'm always on the lookout for credit cards that can bring me a lot of value and that I can earn a ton of points with that can go towards even more travel. So as you can imagine, I'm starting to focus on cards with high travel point earning multipliers, which you'll see here in a minute is one of the best features of the Autograph Journey. As far as Wells Fargo cards that I already have, I applied and was approved for the old, no annual fee Wells Fargo Propel card about 4 or 5 years ago. Well, last year, Wells Fargo discontinued that card and automatically switched my Propel card to their updated no annual fee Wells Fargo Autograph card, which essentially is the same card. Anyway, my Wells Fargo Autograph card has been pretty useful when it comes to earning points when I'm not traveling, as it earns 3x at restaurants, on travel purchases, at gas stations, on transit such as rideshare services, just to name a few, on popular streaming services, and also on cell phone plans. I earn 1x on everything else with this card. So as you can see, when it comes to point earnings, one can argue that the regular autograph card that I have is the best no annual fee credit card on the market. But as I mentioned, I'm an avid traveler, and I'm looking for a travel credit card that can hopefully replace some of my many high annual fee credit cards. So let's review the new Autograph Journey card to see if it can possibly do that. First, the card has a 60,000 point sign-up bonus after you spend $4,000 in the card in the first 3 months of account opening. Not the greatest sign-up bonus, but still decent for a mid-tier credit card. Now, when you use your points to book travel on the Wells Fargo travel portal, you can redeem those points at a rate of 1 cent per point, which is pretty standard. So 60,000 points will be worth $600. But with the release of this new Autograph Journey card, Wells Fargo has introduced transfer partners which you can transfer your points to. This changes everything because with this, their points just got much more valuable, which was one of the downsides of Wells Fargo points. Their new transfer partners include Aer Lingus, Air France KLM, Avianca Airlines, British Airways, Iberia Airlines, and Choice Privileges. I personally transfer points to Air France and Avianca several times a year through Chase, Citi, and Capital One. So this could end up being a card that definitely gets added or replaces one. In fact, in a few weeks, I'll be traveling to Luanda, Angola, which is in Central Africa. That flight cost me 32,000 Avianca Life Miles, which is one of the new transfer partners of Wells Fargo. So yeah, these Wells Fargo points mean a lot more to me than they did before. There are other ways to redeem your points, like as a statement credit, towards gift cards, and other things. But as a frequent traveler, my points will always go towards travel. Now before I jump the gun, let's take a look at some of the other features of the card, starting with the point earning categories. With the Autograph Journey, you're going to earn 5x on hotel stays booked directly with the hotel, 4x with airline purchases that go directly through the airline, 3x at restaurants, and on all other travel, including third-party travel sites, campgrounds, timeshares, and cruise lines. And lastly, you'll earn 1x on all other purchases. As you can see, this is a true mid-tier travel rewards credit card, not just one masquerading as such. The 5x on hotel stays and 4x with the airlines competes with a lot of top-tier travel credit cards. So this is definitely looking good so far if you're a traveler. Next, let's take a look at the perks and benefits of the card. First, you're going to get a $50 annual airline statement credit when you make at least a $50 purchase with an airline. If you're somebody who spends at least $50 on flights each year, this essentially brings your annual fee down to $45. The card also comes with travel accident insurance, lost baggage reimbursement, trip cancellation and trip interruption insurance, and secondary car rental insurance. So most of the major travel insurances you would expect to see with the travel credit card. On top of that, the card has cell phone protection, which is always good these days, and it also has no foreign transaction fees. So not a lot of benefits, which is standard across most mid-tier credit cards in the $95 a year range. But with those solid point earning categories, I don't know if that even matters. Now, one negative for some people is that the Autograph Journey doesn't give you any airport lounge access. But personally, I don't really care about that, as I have many different credit cards that give me a Priority Pass membership. But for those who might be using the Autograph Journey as their sole credit card, this might be an issue. So, with all that said, is this a card that can replace some of my high annual fee credit cards? Excluding hotel and airline loyalty cards, of course. For the record, currently I have the Chase Sapphire Reserve, Citi Premier, US Bank Altitude Reserve, Amex Gold, Citi Premier, and the Capital One Venture. I get good value from all of them, but these are just too many. Now, cards I'm 100% not going to be replacing with the Autograph Journey is one, my Chase Sapphire Reserve. With my CSR, I'm getting that $300 travel credit, a Priority Pass membership, a 1.5 cent per point redemption rate through their travel portal, top of the line protections and insurances, much better point earning multipliers, plus much more. So it's definitely not replacing my CSR. It's also not replacing my Citi Prestige. With this one, I'm getting a $250 travel credit, 2 fourth night free perks each year, and great point earning multipliers. On top of that, every quarter, Citi consistently sends me emails offering me increased point earnings in random categories, like 5x at grocery stores and gas stations, just to name a few. So my Citi Prestige isn't going anywhere. Now, cards that the Autograph Journey could possibly replace are my US Bank Altitude Reserve, Amex Gold, and Citi Premier. These are all cards that have been great for me over the years. But if I'm trying to get rid of some of my cards with annual fees and just trying to have less cards in my stable altogether, then these would be the cards that are on the chopping block that the Autograph Journey would replace. I'm currently moving away from American Express, except for one or two of their exceptional hotel cards. The US Bank Altitude Reserve is great, but it doesn't have any transfer partners. And I don't really need the Citi Premier when I have the Citi Prestige. But don't get it twisted, these are excellent cards, I just have too many. You could also argue that I don't need the Autograph Journey because I have both the CSR and Citi Prestige. But I can use that 60,000 points right about now, especially now that they have transfer partners. And because of the amount of trips I have planned for the remainder of 2024. I'm going to think about it a little bit more before I make a decision. What about you? Is the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey a card that you'll be getting in the near future? Why or why not? Let me know down in the comments section. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.